A single prisoner altered the fate of hundreds, but he paid a high price for it. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much, but he is alive. When the God of Darkness sends his henchmen out to search, holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble.
Surrender while you can. There is no escape for you.
The ornament has been put back together.
It's too late for you anyway. Raven is opening the temple right now. Ha ha ha! Die, bastard!
Succeeded.
Folks always make big fence and home camp for war. Fence good for war.
Who are you?
My name is Pandador, and you would be well advised if you crawl back under the rock from whence you came.
I order you to answer my questions.
Ask away then. Your knowledge will not help you. I simply cannot believe that there are truly still people who will forfeit their lives merely to see a dragon in the flesh. Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile.
Kraknar! Master say you paladin now. Master right. Master always right.
Okay, just try it.
Ooh, I can't wait.
He should have known better. That's totally obvious. Same old thing.
Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
Stay, human. All of my senses tell me that the murderer of my own flesh and blood stands before me.
Kadar. Open.
So now you've managed to find me. I've waited all too long for your arrival.
And the humans slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
Zardos! What exactly happened in the Temple of Irdarath?
Hey, come over here.
What do you want?
This valley's a dangerous place, and without the right equipment, you'll find yourself dead in no time.
I assume that you've got the right equipment.
You guessed it. I might even sell it to you.
What can...
Listen to the wrong people. You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Huh. What?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Where do you come from?
We come from,
Obvious.
the city.
Not touching that. Nobody will learn anything from me.
I never saw you in town before.
I can't stand people who stick their noses into things that don't concern them, understand?
Those are all just...
I see. You come from the city.
Exactly.
You listen to the wrong people.
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt, so we packed up our stuff and came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Certainly.
Listen to the wrong people.
What do you know about the dragons?
I only know the stories they tell the children. You know, virgins, gold, fire breathing, that kind of thing.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Where are you planning to go from here?
No idea. We're still thinking about it.
Don't tell me that. It can't go on like this forever.
What about the orcs?
The whole castle is surrounded. There aren't any gaps. Trying to sneak through there is insane. If you try to fight, you're a dead man. Nobody gets through there.
Ah, really?
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
That was quite obvious.
All that matters.
Tell me that isn't true.
What are you doing here?
That is truly the stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
I won't be treated
on
like that.
I've heard a thing or two.
I can't tell anything from that idiotic face you're making. That's why I have to ask.
Your mouth's too big for my taste. It's time somebody shut it for you.
On that. Ah, a fight!
Don't stop now!
Finish him! Slug him!
Parry then!
Watch out!
Don't stop now! Finish
What's waiting
him!
for?
Don't stop now!
Not bad.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I couldn't care less.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I couldn't care less.
That was quite
Well,
obvious.
we'll see the next time.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Wait a minute.
That was no big deal.
What are you hoping to find here in the Valley of Mines?
Gold and honor. What else? When I'm finished with the dragon, I'll be swimming in gold. Enough to spend the rest of my life frequenting every tavern and cat house in the country.
You don't have to tell me that.
I can't believe that.
Well then, I wish you luck.
I don't need luck, just my axe.
I can't believe
How
that.
would you like to work for me from now on?
Why not? What are you paying?
Where did you pick that up then?
The things I could tell you.
Well, I'll pay you 100 gold coins for now.
All right then. It's a start anyway.
He simply
Go
needs to
ahead.
practice.
I'll follow you.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Do you have anything to drink?
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it. I need something alcoholic so I can finally get rid of these damned headaches. When I haven't had anything to drink for a while, my skull feels like it's gonna explode at any moment.
And sort things out.
He really should have known better.
Here, take this.
I'm not touching that.
No idea. Tell me.
Ah, that hit the spot.
I
So,
don't believe this is gonna change.
now I can think clearly again. What can I do for
Same
you?
old thing all over again.
What are you doing here, Ed?
I don't have any idea what would, and I don't care as long as I have enough to
Same
drink.
old thing all over again.
Do you know where the dragons are?
What's in it for me if I tell you?
Same old thing all over
I've still got a
again.
bottle of gin.
I'd fight every dragon in the world for a fine vintage. Agreed.
I used
Give
to
it.
say that
I'll
myself.
keep that for a rainy day.
It can't go on.
All
like
right
this
now,
forever.
where are those dragons?
Naturally,
That was
I
no
can't
big
tell you
deal.
anything precise, but I've heard that there are supposed to be 4 dragons. We've seen a red glow
I've got
over
no
the
time for
highest
things like
mountain
that.
at night. I swear by my mother, if you're looking for a dragon, then you'll definitely find one there.
I used to say that myself.
All right now, where are those dragons?
Naturally,
The things I could tell you.
I'm looking for someone who can teach me something.
For me.
I could teach you a few things. I'm the best fighter from.
Things
Since
would
we're
have turned out
friends,
differently if
I'll
it
give
hadn't
you
been
a
for
special
us.
price. 300
Never
gold
asked for
pieces.
My opinion.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I've got my own.
All right,
opinion about
here's
that.
the money.
That's no secret.
Let's start with the training.
Then we'll see what we can get out of your rusty paladin bones, eh?
The things I could tell you.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
There is nothing else I can teach you. You've become too good. You don't need a teacher for this discipline anymore.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Same old thing.
There is- you don't need-
over again.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I'm staying out of it.
I see you've joined the Dragon Hunters.
I followed Silvio into the Valley of Mines because I know my way around here best.
That was no
Wanted to
big
get a
deal.
clear picture of the situation. I'll tell you what, something's definitely brewing here. I've never seen so many orcs in one place in all my life. It wouldn't surprise me if Garand and the paladins in the castle had all fled or been slain by now.
Tell me that isn't true.
What are your plans now?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines first, and then take off later. I really have to find out what the orcs are planning.
I'll see you around.
Look out for yourself.
That's no secret.
Hey, you. Guys like you should watch where they're going.
What are you trying to tell me?
I mean that the air out here isn't good for your health. And the place is just swarming with orcs and monsters. Not to mention the dragons. It's just a well-intentioned warning.
I've heard a thing or two.
Can you tell me anything I don't know already?
I can give you a good piece of advice, and it's even free. We can't use anyone here who faints dead away at the slightest dragon fart. Go home. This is a job for real men.
If it hadn't been for us.
It can't go on like this forever.
Are you the boss here?
Do I look like it?
should have known
Certainly not. We don't need any self-important jerk ordering us around. When Silvio tried to act like he was the boss, we showed him and his buddies what we thought of that. There was a brawl. In the end,
Can't believe that.
they left on their own. I hope Silvio wound up in a soup kettle of some
I
orc.
could tell you.
So, you want to kill dragons?
Smart ass.
He simply needs to
So,
practice.
do you know how to bring down a dragon? Do you think the beast will just sit there quietly while you chop off its head? Something like that takes good planning and decisive action.
I see. And how are you going to go about that?
First, we'll scout out where we can find the beast. Only then will we think about the best way to attack.
He didn't get that from me.
It was his decision.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I'd love to watch you do that, but I've got to be on my way.
Get yourself back over the pass. Otherwise, you may end up missing a limb or two.
He really should have known better.
That was quite obvious.
Do you?
Sure. All right. So much for you, filthy beast. All right. So much for you, filthy.
This is where our collaboration should end, I think.
Suit yourself.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
With the help of Immerse, we shall keep the evil creatures away from here. We shall stand firm here as long as Immerse holds his light over us.
Hey, you! How's your work?
You know, this rock is damn stubborn. Almost like it was trying to prevent us from taking the ore.
Nothing there.
did you pick that up then?
His deeds were just.
Anything's possible.
So it says in the scriptures.
I used to say that myself.
So it says in the scriptures.
That was no big deal.
So it says in the scriptures.
I'm staying out of it.
There have been all kinds.
No,
There have been all kinds of rumors. No one must violate the divine order.
Don't say that, John.
I have my own opinion about that.
That's really not my problem.
It's good that you've come. All hell is breaking loose here.
What happened?
The dragon hunters are strutting around here in the castle and bragging that they can solve the dragon problem. But I'll tell you what, the way they look, they won't even kill a sick old snapper. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe that we'll ever make it out of here alive. Okay.
Weren't there two of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. Immerse, be with us.
Do you have any news?
The dragon hunters have arrived. They strike me as tough bastards, and I hope they are, because otherwise they won't survive for long.
Don't say you didn't know.
Do you
The dragon... They...
Show me. I want to.
I can't teach you any. You're very good. Only a trick.
I don't know why you get so worked up.
You're pulling such a long face.
Oh, damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
That's the first I've heard of it.
What scum?
Those dragon-hunting riffraff, of course. Who do you think I was talking about? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
Is it really true?
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Calm down. A paladin shouldn't lose his temper like that.
But I don't want to calm down. That was everything I owned, damn it.
Did someone steal from you?
No. They smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine.
Don't say you didn't know that.
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it. And now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
I already thought as much.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Don't I know you?
Where did you pick
You
that?
were Korengar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title.
I already thought
The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares.
I hardly know what to believe.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again. That's all.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
What happened to the others from the swamp camp?
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back.
He really didn't deserve that.
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not? Some help cannot hurt.
About that.
Will it ever change?
What about the dragon hunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm.
When will you go?
As soon as I feel better.
But he knew that all along.
Where do you want to look?
I shall go to the south, where I was last. There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many boulders.
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Nobody will learn anything from me. Justice will prevail in the end.
I hardly know what to believe in.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting ready to fight. What else?
All those who recognize his wisdom.
It can't go on like this forever.
Don't the paladins mind you being here?
Nonsense. They have entirely different problems. Most of them are glad to be still alive. The boys' morale isn't the best. That will be their downfall. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go into battle with. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
Who do you want to fight against?
I thought I'd drop in on the paladins and kick their fat asses. Idiot. Against the dragons, of course. What did you think?
For that is the will of...
Have you separated from your group?
My group? I don't have a group. I'm a trophy collector. If I go home without a trophy, then I won't know what I came for. So I can't use anybody else.
Tell me you didn't know that.
Have you set eyes on a dragon yet?
No. I want to get my weapons in shape before I set off.
Anything from me?
Aren't you afraid that somebody might beat you to it?
What? Who? Silvio? Have you seen the pathetic figures he's got with him? Silvio can be glad if he gets out of here alive.
I'm no better off myself.
Silvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for a short time. He chatted with a few people here and then set out again.
So where is Silvio now?
The paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be the most dangerous and powerful of them all. You should have seen the gleam in Silvio's eye when he heard that. One guess where he went.
That's really not my problem.
You don't seem to like him.
What do you mean, like? I'm not particularly proud that I know him. Silvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who follow him no matter what. That's not for me. I work alone.
Is it really true?
Can you
improve? Better to buy something new and throw away the junk you're carrying around. Maybe I've got something for you. Interested?
Own opinion about that.
What
Man, look at...
That was obvious all along.
Where did you pick that up, then?
He would have never thought of that himself.
I don't believe this is going to change.
That's been known a long time.
It was a really, really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here. But there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon. You're one of them too. So how about putting in a good word for me, huh?
That's been known a long time.
That's the first I've heard of it.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I don't have anything. At the most, I could teach you something.
A thing or two.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
I have my own opinion about that.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
Will it ever change?
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
The situation there is getting worse. The orcs leave nothing but burned-out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm. You paladins have failed, if you ask me.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
What else do you know about the war?
You haven't been to see your king in a long time, huh? The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead. But I don't believe that.
I'm not touching that.
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
That's really not my problem.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Just as
I shall find your sword.
That would be great. You should look for it on the high cliff to the south. I probably lost it there, near the orc tents.
That was obvious.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
You didn't get that from me.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
I'll never get this open without the right key. Hey, you! How's business?
So-so. I hope that the dragon hunters are as full of gold as they are of hot air. How about you? Is there anything else? Show me.
I'll never get this open without the right key. What's your...
My assignment, if they try...
He should have known better. It can't go on like this forever. He should have known better. It was quite obvious.
That was obvious all along.
Really didn't deserve that.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
That was quite obvious.
You don't have to ask me that. Nobody ever asks me.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. I've got my own opinion about that.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
So why won't they listen to me?
Hey!
As if I didn't have enough problems.
I want to become Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting! Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts. And stop grinning like an idiot. Come here, damn beast. Come here, damn beast.
One less monster around.
Nothing there.
That's exactly what I said.
I've got no time.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Why won't they listen to me? You didn't get that from me.
That's exactly what I
You
said.
have to feel sorry for the poor guy. I don't want to hear that.
I wouldn't be so sure. But he knew that all along.
All quiet.
Quiet, yes.
But
My navel's rubbing against my backbone, man. Garand cut the food rations again. If I don't get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garand's fat ass.
Don't say you didn't know that.
You don't have to ask me that.
maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. You can find me in the Magician's Temple when everyone else has retired. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dry bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
Enough trouble as it is.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. That's exactly what I said.
He didn't get
Speed
that
it.
from me. Don't say you didn't know that.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. It's totally obvious.
He didn't get that from me.
He should have known better. Do you really think?
I've heard a thing or two.
Do you really think?
So why won't they listen to me?
Nobody ever asks me. He should have known. Anything's possible.
I was outside when the dragon I saw it. Big as 10 men. Its fiery breath destroyed the huts in the blink of an eye. A dragon? I'm staying here. Nothing's gonna budge me. I'm not crazy.
He should have known better.
We can only wait and see.
That's forever.
Don't say you didn't know that. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's totally obvious. I don't want to hear that anymore.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. I've got my own opinion about that.
That's exactly what I said. I wouldn't have done that.
Nobody ever asks for
that
my
all
opinion.
along. I've got my own opinion about that.
That's nothing.
Hey, anything?
If you want to learn the news, then ask the knights. I'm just an imprisoned cook.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Steals out fair
You mustn't
punch.
believe everything you hear. I'm not
Why haven't I heard about this before?
There's more, believe me.
It's better to watch.
Tell me that isn't true.
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
I used to say that myself.
Do you really think?
I'm back.
I can see that for myself. Where are the reinforcements?
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything. Much has happened.
I don't care. I need troops. There are more and more orcs, and we can't hold out much longer. My men are tired, and we're running out of provisions.
Some volunteers have arrived.
You mean the dragon hunters outside in the yard? They may help us, but there just aren't enough of them. If Hagen doesn't send some men soon, I can't make any guarantees.
Can you give me more information about the dragons?
I have other things to worry about. My strategic officer Aura can tell you more about that.
There is a problem with the smith.
What, Smith? He's disappeared into the woodwork. Is he back? Then you can tell him.
No, I'm talking about Jan. One of the dragon hunters. He's a smith.
That's good. Our previous smith just slinked off, the coward.
Jan would be willing to take over the smithy.
I see. So you think I can trust him?
Yes.
If you're so sure, then you can vouch for him. If he causes any trouble, you'll answer for it. Agreed?
I'll vouch for Jan.
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide my men with swords.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's exactly what I said.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
He really didn't deserve that.
Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did? How'd you manage that?
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work it all.
Wait a minute.
That was obvious.
Teach me what
enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Can I buy some armor from you?
Nothing that would be better than your armor. We should forget it.
It was just like you said. But he knew that all along.
He listened to the wrong
Listen to me.
Let's wait and see what happens.
That was quite obvious. So worked up.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Where did you pick that up then?
I'm no better off myself.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I'm no better off myself.
I have my own opinion about that.
Where did you pick that up then?
Who said that? Ask me that.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Beat it.
I could have told you that before.
Hey, you! Are you all right?
And are you sure those meat bugs are gone?
Look, there's one right behind you.
What?
For Immerse.
I never knew that.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Is it really true?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Do you have
the dragon? They strike.
There you are. So what is it now? Do you have anything for me to eat?
a piece of sauce?
Sure, give it here.
A piece of sauce?
Sure.
What? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about a?
Yeah, more.
What about?
Yeah, more.
I could.
Here,
Wait a minute. Still hungry?
That must be a joke. I'm stuffed. Thanks again.
It was just like you said. I don't believe this is going to change.
That's been...
That's totally obvious.
Same old thing.
He should have known better.
That will never change.
That's my favorite.
You don't have to tell me that.
That's exactly what I said.
I'm back already.
I never thought we would see you here again. After that scene when you were here a few days ago, I welcome you into our order. Maybe your appearance is a good omen.
I need more information about the dragons.
A rather large swamp has developed in the last couple of days to the west of the old castle. That's rather suspicious, wouldn't you say?
Can I help?
At the moment, we seem to have done everything which is possible from here. There is something, however. Something very important which you could do for us outside of these walls. We are planning to cut off the serpent's head.
I think you should find somebody else.
I cannot spare a single man. You are our only hope.
What do you mean by that?
We know one of their leaders. His name is Hoshpak. He is one of the most influential shaman among the orcs.
And what is my role?
Kill him.
That's a joke.
You are the only one that we can spare. All the other knights are needed here. Hoshpak's tent is situated outside of the siege circle, on a cliff to the south of here. You can almost see it from one of the windows there.
I shall not murder Hoshpak in such a cowardly fashion.
Can you even begin to imagine how bad our situation is? We are under siege by a superior army of orcs. Our supplies are nearly used up. If we do not succeed in getting the ore to the ship, the orcs are going to lay waste to the entire kingdom. Everything we stand for will be forgotten.
I still need some equipment.
We don't have much left that we could give you. Well, I can offer you this.
I'll take the healing potions.
A good choice. May it be of benefit to you.
All right. I shall kill Hoshpak.
I am glad to hear that. Hoshpak's tent stands on a small cliff. You must have seen it before. It is not far from the path to our mine, directly in the shadow of the big mountain.
I need more.
At the moment, alas, I've got nothing for you.
Did anything important happen?
I'm worried. Very worried.
What for?
Recently, these men showed up. They call themselves dragon hunters. As far as I'm concerned, they're nothing but idlers and criminals. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the orcs take care of them.
Don't you think you're exaggerating?
Absolutely not. In our situation, we need men who set a shining example. Warriors to wake the fire of Immerse in our fighters' hearts. Instead, these scum destroy the morale of my warriors.
You should give them a chance.
They're getting one, unfortunately. Garand is convinced they can be of help to us, but I'll keep an eye on them. We have enough problems with the orcs. We really don't need more trouble.
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Anything's possible.
You already know what I think.
Justice will prevail in the end.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's all just gossip.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
Monster around. One less monster around.
Put down that weapon. See? That wasn't so hard.
Oh, my head.
How's the ore mining going?
You can see that for yourself. Lousy.
If I had taken off when I had the chance back then, I wouldn't have to slave away for the swine now.
Hey, you!
We're all gonna die.
It's all about ore, always the same.
We're all gonna die.
I found Olaf.
Now what's he up to?
He's dead. The wolves ate him.
Ah, oh, damn. I hope that at least I'll manage to get out of here.
The entire Valley of Mines is teeming with orcs. No matter where you're headed, this won't be a picnic.
How's your situation here?
We're surrounded by monsters, and have hardly mined any ore so far. Plus, we've lost a lot of good men. I don't know how long we can hold out, but we won't give up.
Hey, you! Are you all right?
The snappers seem to have pulled back, but that doesn't mean anything. They'll come back, or the wolves, or the lizards, or the... And sooner or later, they'll get us.
Hey!
Krotok Jabbath! Wait! Me know you. You friend human with soft voice. Friend kill evil demon Krushak.
You picked a funny time to cross my path. I almost killed you. What are you doing here?
Urshak look over land and see what become of land and my people.
Why are the orcs attacking the humans?
Urshak always tell orc people that humans know evil and many good friends there. But shaman no listen, Urshak. Urshak still in disfavor with people. So, Urshak know here exactly what big plan of war against humans.
Why are there suddenly so many of you?
Orcs come from mountains, but others come with ships and make big fence.
What is hidden behind the long orc fence in the east?
Orcs always make big fence and home camp for war. Fence good for war. Hide strength of army and protect orcs.
What are you planning to do now?
Urshak wait for orc scouts. Bring Urshak to Hoshpak.
Who is Hoshpak?
Be very great shaman. Have great influence on warriors and make big plans for orcs.
Why don't you go to him then?
Urshak try get again honor and old place in council of shamans. But till now, Hoshpak no listen Urshak. Orcs kill Urshak if see him without scouts. Urshak must talk Hoshpak. Maybe lucky today.
Where can I find this Hoshpak?
Have place where can see orc warriors over fortress by big volcano, so Hoshpak can control warriors.
Hoshpak is dead.
Hoshpak dead? Rush da sock. My heart carry heavy load. Urshak never forget great orc make Urshak shaman.
I understand. Hoshpak was your mentor.
Urshak now must carry burden of grief. Must give Hoshpak last rites. Urshak must go. Friend better go over pass. Too dangerous here. Urshak sad if friend human also die. Friend better go over pass now. Friend better go. Don't talk! I learned you there when Hushback killed. You make big mistakes, stranger.
I see you have taken his place here. You've been stringing me along. Your position with your people is higher than you wanted to admit. Now you're nothing but a tool of evil yourself.
Stranger, right. Urshak filled only with hate and vengeance now. Urshak see big mistake trust evil human. Urshak regret call human friend and help not get killed. Stranger, finally leave valley and go overpass. Urshak no can kill stranger now. Honor of shaman's command, Urshak no kill. Next time we meet, we enemies. You better go now.
I found your sword.
Thanks. I owe you. In return, I'll show you a couple of tricks that'll allow you to use your strength and dexterity better in combat.
His deeds were...
Show me.
A good fighter has to learn to transfer his abilities directly to his weapon.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I agree with you completely.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That's been known a long time.
I can't believe that.
For that is the will of
Why haven't I heard about this before?
That will never change.
He should have known better.
Immerse deals out fair punishment.
Those are all just rumors. Do you
I used to say that myself.
You already know what I think.
That's all just gossip.
Those are all just rumors.
Hushback is dead.
Great. This is bound to unsettle the orcs. Maybe we do stand a chance after all. I think this is going to win us a reprieve of at least a week.
Tell
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Only Immerse decides what's right or wrong.
You already know what I think.
Have you seen anyone come by here?
Yeah, there's been some mighty funny fellas running around here lately. They strut about in spiffed up armor and act all important.
What do those funny fellows want here?
They asked me about provisions and equipment. Man, I barely got enough for myself. They were going on about killing dragons and such. Lord knows where those boys came from, but they didn't look particularly trustworthy.
Are you alone here at the moment?
Yeah, my buddy Ingram is up and left. Yesterday he said he was having a vision, someone speaking to him very softly. Well, I didn't hear a thing. I just thought to myself, he's gone off the deep end, and then he was suddenly gone. I have no idea where he went. If you should see Ingram anywhere, tell him he still owes me a lurker skin, the bastard.
But I was under the impression that he didn't even want to leave here until the orcs are gone.
Like I said, something's wrong with him.
How's the situation?
Thank you for your help. Immerse will give us the strength to stand firm.
Hey! I found your buddy Engram.
Yeah? Where is he?
He's dead. Here, I found this lurker skin on him.
By Immerse. I need to get out of here even if it kills me. Now or never.
Are you looking for trouble?
Hey, you!
Get out of my sight.
Everything all right with you?
These boots are killing me. The new armor's really great, but why do the straps on these boots have to be so tight? If I loosen them, the boots nearly drop off my feet.
Where did you get those boots?
That old warhorse Bennett made them for us dragon hunters, and had us pay him generously for that junk to boot. If I ever lay hands on him, I'll make him eat the things first, and then force him to give me my money back.
What are you waiting for?
For Cypher to get his ass going at last. It's about time we left.
Nice camp.
You said it. Stinks like a slaughterhouse here. Dead animals and rotten trees everywhere.
What are you doing here?
I've been sitting here for some time, just waiting for the right moment.
Right moment? For what?
There's supposed to be a dragon holed up over there. A pretty vile swamp has built up there since he came. I can well remember a time when you wouldn't get your feet wet around here. But now, I'd never go in there alone. Well, Rod is still here, but he'd run at the first sight of meat bugs. What about you? You didn't just come here for the pleasure of it, did you? Let's go in there together.
Why not? I could use some help.
That's good. Then I can finally get out of here. This stink is unbearable. Just give the word.
Now would be a good moment to get going.
Let's go then.
Hey, I've still got it.
Another one of those
All
things.
right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Hey, I've still got it.
Nothing there.
The swamp start, or you can...
Let's not...
You again.
Hey, I've still got it.
I can already hear the creature. We must be careful. Go ahead and see if we can attack.
Hey!
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Woe unto you if you come one step closer.
Ah, the Eye of Immerse seems to work.
Many of your sort have come. I have swept them all away.
Save your breath. Your big words don't scare me, you stinking spawn of hell. Tell me what I want to know, or I will make you drown in your own blood.
You dare to threaten me, little worm? Name just one reason why I should not tear you into 1,000 pieces right now.
I'm an envoy of Immerse, and I carry the sacred eye on me. You have no choice. You must surrender to my will, or be destroyed.
Say what you want of me.
Who are you?
My name is Pandador. And you would be well advised if you crawl back under the rock from whence you came.
Servant of evil, what made you appear here? Have you only come to spread terror and panic?
The higher meaning of our Congress in this world, little human, will remain hidden to you.
How can I get the other dragons to talk?
Only my heart could help you to renew the power of the Eye, but you will not succeed in snatching away my heart.
What in the name of Immerse must I do to ban you once again from the realms of humankind?
Before you can act, you must first understand the meaning of our Congress. However, no one will disclose that to you of his own free will. The Eye alone could loosen our tongues and reveal to you our true goals. In any case, it will be of no use to you when you are dead. The Eye has granted you access. However, single combat alone will decide whether you are worthy of me.
Where can I find the rest of you repulsive creatures?
The elements, from which everything is made, hold this world together. Each one stands for the ability to control a part of the world. Search for the elements, and you will find the others. The power of the Eye is exhausted. Your life ends here, human.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
What's the matter with you?
These boots. The questions you ask. First thing, all by myself.
Wait a minute.
Damn. Is it dead?
Calm down. It's over.
Boy, what a humdinger.
Wait a minute. The swamp dragon is dead. What are you gonna do now?
No idea. I haven't thought about it, really. At any rate, you could now return to Corinus as a hero. Bet there's a pile to be made out of this. Think about it.
Have you seen a dragon yet?
Not so far, but the beast can't hide forever.
All right now, where are those dragons?
Naturally, I can't tell you anything precise, but I've heard that there are supposed to be 4 dragons. We've seen a red glow over the highest mountain at night. I swear by my...
Hey you, Paladin. Go back to your ore mine. There's nothing here.
Understood. Nobody likes to part with his booty.
You said it. Disappear.
And what if I won't go?
Don't play the big man here, squirt. Otherwise you'll wind up just like those poor swine lying dead back there in the snow.
Those were your people.
Not anymore. No big loss. Those idiots weren't worth much anyway.
What happened to them?
They weren't able to get past the big ice giants back there and got stamped out by them. If you're such a tough guy, why don't you give it a try?
Why don't you get rid of them yourself?
Come. Don't puff yourself up like that. If you ask me, you're scared shitless.
What's in it for me?
Dunno. Let's say 1,000 gold pieces. How's that sound?
How would it help you if I did it?
It's all the same to you. But to answer your question, I want to go into the ice region. Unfortunately, those damn things are in my way.
All right then, why not?
Then hurry up. I haven't got all day.
Hey, I've
One
still
less
got it.
monster around.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
It's so damn cold here, man. I don't see why Silvio insisted on coming here, of all places. There's plenty of other places around where there's something to be had.
Nothing there.
Get out of my...
Hey!
Get out of my...
Your path is clear. Your ice giants are no more.
Good work. Let's see what we have.
Well, just a minute. What about the money?
All in its own good time.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Everything...
Not now, I'm freezing.
What next?
Well, I'd say it looks pretty bad. The best thing is you go ahead and I'll just follow you.
First, I want to see my money.
Once we've got the dragon, you can have as much gold as you can carry.
Are you afraid?
Nonsense. Now cut out the drivel. Now move.
All right, then.
Well, go on. Hop to it.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to... Hey! Is something wrong?
Do you hear that? Never in my life have I heard such a dreadful noise.
What do you mean? I don't hear a thing.
The whole area here stinks of death and destruction. The putrid creatures guard the rocky entrance to the crypt in front of us. Something ghastly is concealing itself in there and sending its henchmen to the surface of this world. I am almost certain that my amulet was lost somewhere here.
Have you talked to the dragon hunters?
Yes, but I had expected a fellowship like the one we had in the swamp camp. The boys are nothing but a wild, motley collection of idiots. It's not for me.
What's hiding in the cave in the rocks?
Something will not let me get close to the entrance. It is guarded by a magical creature. I have seen it at night, searching the area. A disgusting thing. It glides back and forth between the trees, and you get the impression that it sucks up all life in its surroundings like a sponge.
Let's go together.
I shall try it, but be careful.
Nothing to be had there.
Only death and destruction. I must get out of here.
I found your amulet.
Thank you. I thought I would never see it again.
What are you planning to do now?
Get out of this accursed valley. Perhaps we shall meet again. Farewell.
Wait a minute.
Was obvious all along.
I'm not touching that.
That's exactly what I said.
If he doesn't see it, I can't help it.
Divine get that from me. No idea. You tell me.
I wouldn't have done.
Got my own opinions. It had to happen sooner or later.
Those are all just rumors.
I'm staying out of it.
I don't know.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That's totally obvious.
Immerse deals out fair punishment.
Those are
I've got news about the dragons.
Report.
I killed the dragon in the swamp to the east of here.
That's good news. Here, I'll give you some money towards your equipment.
Have there been any more dragon attacks in the meantime?
Luckily not. For the moment, they're holding off.
I wouldn't have done that.
And there's more, believe me.
And apart...
Leave me.
Hey, you! I need more information about the dragons. I've already killed one of them. Can you tell me where to look for the others?
There is a rock fortress to the south, far behind the volcano. Our spies have reported that the fortress is heavily guarded. Maybe one of them is hiding out there.
Let's wait and see what happens.
All along. I hardly know what to believe.
I killed a dragon.
That's really nice, but to be honest, I'm not particularly interested. I already told you, I'd rather make weapons than to set out myself to kill dragons. There is one thing, however, that could interest me. If you could get me some dragon blood, I would pay a high price for it.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. That's really not my problem.
I've heard a thing or two.
Another one of those things. All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Hey! Where will you go?
Take me across the
All right.
Thank you. And when you cross, I'll simply follow you.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
Why do you disturb my rest? Must I bury myself still further, just so you annoying little mites will finally leave me alone? You humans are curious creatures. Swept away by the icy wind of death, there will always be at least one who rises from the ashes, thinking he is destined to be a hero. But that will soon be over. I shall personally see to it that none of you will rise again anytime soon.
Silence!
with the power of the sacred eye which has been bestowed upon me, I order you to answer my questions.
Ask away then. Your knowledge will not help you.
Who are you?
I am Finkreg, Lord of Ice and Snow, Guardian of the Congress, and ultimately, your death.
Which god do you serve? What accursed god could ever allow despicable creatures such as you to walk this earth?
Do not trouble yourself trying to understand the meaning of our gathering, little hero. Beliar has not only permitted us to be here, he has even commanded it. Inspired by his holy words, we shall not rest until his will is made deed.
Whose orders do you follow? Who sent you here?
Our future and well-being is controlled by the Master, with his word of power. Soon no one will be able to resist him. His long arm already stretches far from the realm of the dead. The spirits of the night gather in joyful anticipation of his arrival. He will overcome you humans and rule the world. In his shadow, we are no more than accessories to his creative power. The Master will come to raise your afflicted bodies from the ashes and use them to reshape the fate of the world. The power of the eye is extinguished, and your time has run out.
The ice dragon is dead, And now give me everything you have on you.
No way in hell.
It's me who's going to be famous for slaying the ice dragon. Your small role in this matter is over.
You'll regret this! Don't you try that again. All right, you win. What do you want?
Everything else all right?
Not now, I'm freezing. I just want to get out of here as fast as I can. Damn it. Silvio is dead.
Wait a minute. What are your plans now that Silvio is dead?
No idea. I guess I'll go with the other dragon hunters if they still want me around.
Do you know where the others are?
I think so. At least I saw one of them at the river over there.
Take me to the other dragon hunters.
Hey, I'm not your lackey.
I'll pay you 50 gold coins for it.
All right then, fork over the dough. Follow me. I'll take you to where I last saw one of the other dragon hunters.
Wait a minute.
All right. Naturally, I can't weave.
Hey, you! What? Hey, you! Have you?
Not so.
Everything else all right?
Just don't get on my nerves.
Listen to the wrong people.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Nobody ever asks me.
I knew that would be a problem.
No one must violate the divine order.
I couldn't get away with that. I used to...